Like, y'all really don't want to believe that y'all faves is capable of doing sadistic and awful things. If you don't know, now you know. Okay. If that's not black excellence, I don't even know what to say. What it is, what it ain't, it's your girl AMBRE, and I am back with another video. In today's video, guys, we are getting into it. I am going to be talking about Jennifer Hough. Yes, today we are talking about a lady named Jennifer who is claiming that she's getting harassed by her rapist 20 years later. So if you guys are ready to get into the video, make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment below your thoughts on this topic. Okay, before we get into the video, I just want to say that this is a fact check and opinion. If you have seen some of my fact check and opinion videos, then you already know that I'm going to say all the facts first, and then we're going to get to my opinion later. Okay, if some of you have seen the clip of her interview on The Real, I think it came out today. She did an interview talking about her interaction with her rapist 20 years later and his wife, who is Nicki Minaj. She talked about her experience being contacted by people that know her rapist and his wife, who is Nicki Minaj. So basically right now I'm just going to get into the facts. So the facts is that she was raped in 1994. She was 16. He was also 16 at the time. He pulled up on her. They were, you know, he walked up to her or whatever and held a knife to her and led her to a home where he proceeded to rape her. She got away, and then she ran to the school, told the security guards, and then the security guards, of course, called the police, and he was arrested the same day. Went to court. She had to testify that he was the rapist, and after she testified, she received harassment from him and his associates. People that he knew was threatening her and her family. So her family told her, like, you gotta drop the charges. So she went to go drop the charges, and because of all the harassment, and it was too late, he had already taken a plea deal, so he served 4 years in prison. Now, as of last year, he did refuse to file as a sex offender in California, so he was in trouble for that, and he ended up getting arrested. After the rape happened in 1994 and he was sentenced to prison, Jennifer put everything behind her. She eventually moved away from New York, you know, to start over. She had a family, she has kids now and things like that, and she's 43 and so is he. She put everything behind her until 2018. His relationship with Nicki Minaj, you know, kind of hit the internet or whatever, and then his criminal charges soon followed. If you know, as a kid or as an adolescent or just even as an adult, if you do something and you go to jail for it, it's going to follow you. So like his relationship with Nicki Minaj, it followed him up until this point. So as soon as everybody figured out that they were married, we figured out that he was convicted of being a rapist. Ever since then, you know, it brought more light to the situation. And of course it means bad for her because she got to hide. It was on The Real. She was talking about how Nicki has been contacting her and such which and such forth. And I think that she was telling the truth. I was bothered really by this because I was looking at the comments, which is a negative place to be most of the time anyway. But the comments were on the Shade Room. I looked on both the Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked. So the comments on the Shade Room was giving very much like, oh, something doesn't sit right with me and she's lying, and why is she coming out with this now? And then the comments on Hollywood Unlocked was more like how I felt. I think there was a comment that said something like, I think it's crazy how like people are trying to omit her experience or deny her trauma because it's linked to Nicki Minaj. And that's kind of how I feel, and that's why I'm doing this video. She says that she does live in fear. She doesn't work. She hasn't worked since last year because she's in constant fear, and she has paranoia about threats that she's been receiving from Nicki Minaj's people. And this is not to say that it's directly coming from Nicki Minaj. From her own words, she said that on several instances, sometimes it was other people that Nicki knew. Sometimes it was people that Kenneth knew. But, you know, they know about the situation, and we know Nicki Minaj should be a celebrity, so she don't have time to really like contact her all the time. And that's not what she was saying. She was saying that on a few instances she's talked to her personally, but other times it was just her people like saying, look, like, I'll give you this money, just be quiet. And of course Nicki done set it up. Like, I'm sick of people like trying to excuse celebrities from doing things. At this point in time in our society, we should not be surprised by anything that celebrities do and anything that celebrities are capable of. They have millions and millions upon billions of dollars, and we don't have that. You know what I'm saying? We're living in a very realistic time, realistic world every day. For them, their wildest dreams come true because of the amount of money that they have and the status that they have. It creates a stronger amount of ego. Like, a regular person's ego ain't got shit on a celebrity's ego, because a celebrity has more. A celebrity can get away with more. And I just don't like that. You know, she went on this show. This isn't her first time like talking about this on social media anyway, but I just don't like that she's coming on the show trying to bring awareness to, you know, not only the harsh horror of rape, but she's talking about what trauma she's receiving after the fact. Even straight up after it happened, she still was getting threatened and harassed in her neighborhood and her family. And then 20 years later, when she'd have moved on past that, she's still getting harassed by the same people, if not more people, than she was being harassed by before. And then to make matters worse, when she does come out and talk about it, she's being harassed by people in the comments. She's being harassed by all of these Nicki fans and all of these people that don't know Nicki, that have never met Nicki, and that probably will never meet Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Nicki also says, you know, within the court case, and I'll link the article below. It's from the New York Times. So this is straight up from the case where I'm getting this information from, or the facts. You know what I'm saying? These are facts from the case. So within the case, she's saying, Nicki is saying that because they were in a relationship at the time in 1994, there's no way that he could have raped her. That has never stopped any man before from being a rapist. It's rapists out here that have whole families, you know what I'm saying? And they go out and they rape people and they kill people and they mutilate people. So I think that that's a horrible excuse. To even bring that up, it makes no difference whether he was in a relationship or not. It doesn't matter. I think Nicki was saying that he was younger than her, so how could it be rape? First of all, categories of rape don't just include age. It includes forcing a woman to have sex. That's rape. At any age, it's rape. You know what I'm saying? So for her to also say that, it just shows that, you know, she's done this before. She's excused people for their harsh behavior, probably because she wants to get excused from her behavior. This isn't the first time that we've heard that Nicki has done something bad to someone before. Like, I remember Remy Ma, the rapper, the phenom, you know what I'm saying, was talking about how Nicki paid people to get her off of red carpets and to literally stop her bag as she came out of jail. I am not surprised by hearing this. Now, some might say, you know, Nicki's being a good wife. She's taking up for her husband and stuff like that. If anything, you know, we didn't know about this until he was with her. So, if anything, him being with her, it kind of put everything on blast. Like, I didn't know. You know, I didn't have no idea until they were together that those allegations were true and yada yada yada. But I'm just saying that it's not right to diminish someone's trauma and someone's experience just because it's from your faves. Like, y'all really don't want to believe that y'all faves is capable of doing sadistic and awful things. People were saying the same thing about the R. Kelly victims. People were saying that they're lying, that, you know, R. Kelly could never do something like that. How do you know? How do you know? You don't know him. You know what I'm saying? People said the same thing about Bill Cosby. They was like, nah, not Cosby, because he played a character on TV. He's supposed to be like that in real life. He's not like that in real life. That's just his role on television. It's very much so possible that he did what he had alleged to do. You know? All I'm saying is that these allegations are possible. After seeing those clips, because I didn't watch the full episode, after seeing those clips, I'm convinced that she is telling the truth. What does she have to lose? She already done lost her damn reputation. She already done lost her damn neighborhood cred. You know what I'm saying? She's already been harassed. She's in a state of paranoia and fear. She's literally living in fear. All I'm saying is that it's not Nicki Minaj's job to try to secretly handle this, because it's his problem. You know, it's something that he did when he was younger, regardless of them being in a relationship. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's his problem. It's something that he did, and it's something that he has to fix. And I just want him and her to leave her alone. Just leave her alone. Like, and it just shows, to me, it just shows that Nicki, her having her status and, you know, her having all of these accolades and being this big, huge star, it still isn't enough. It's still not enough. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You've been out since '05. It's not enough. It's not enough. Nothing's enough for you. You know? Oh, I want to know how y'all feel about this. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about this topic. What do you think? Do you think it's true that both of them are harassing her still? Do you think it's true that both of them have bribed her with money and want her to change her story so that it can clear up his image? Do you believe that if she does accept the money and change her story, do you think that that honestly is going to clear his card? You know, relinquish his record? I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. It's AMBRE ALERTT. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos just like this. It's fact check and opinions. Make sure that you comment below for more videos just like this. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.